You know, everybody, the last time I covered this story, I was a much better looking man. This quarantine, this pandemic has had a toll on me, and I'm sure you guys can tell. But finally, after almost over a year, we have 5 CSGO semi-professional players potentially facing jail time for match fixing. Always reminds you that the iBuyPower guys really did get off quite luckily when it comes to these kind of stories. It was actually March of last year we first talked about this. At the time, it was 6 CSGO players being accused of match fixing and betting on those same fraudulent or corrupted matches. It was a few months later in August, those 6 men were arrested on those charges. Now, nearly a year later, 5 of those men have officially been charged, each of which face up to 10 years in jail for match fixing in CSGO. And at the time we first reported this, guys, the age ranges of these 5 victims were believed to be 19 to 22. It has now come out that one of them was actually 27 years old, facing 5 counts of those charges of corrupted information, using that information, of course, to bet potentially on these matches. And along with that, 4 20-year-old men, I believe one at the time was actually 19. Now, of course, a year later, 20 years old, 5 in total being charged, and again, facing up to 10 years of jail time for what? We have now confirmed. At the time, we actually did not know what matches could be bet on. It was apparently ESEA Mountain Dew League matches. If you guys are from outside the Counter-Strike scene, that's pretty much, I would define that as a semi-pro scene. Semi-pro matches are being bet on. For all 5 of them combined, potential winnings upwards and just shy of $20,000 US across all of them is now what's leading all of them to potentially 10 years in jail. It's really crazy, especially when you relate a story like this to the iBuyPower case. There was only a few $1,000s on the line for those guys. What their punishment was being banned for life from Valve majors in CSGO. No jail time. We look at the similar story over in China. If ever any skin scams, any betting scams in China, you're going away. We've covered stories like that. Now in Australia, the same notion as well. And also when it comes to the Chinese League of Legends scene, if you're involved in match fixing, yes, it might not be a lifetime ban for the player, but if the organization has been involved, they're going to get a 6-figure fine at the very, very least. iBuyPower got off very lucky. Outside of the US, many countries out there take these things very serious, and Australia is certainly one of them. 5 CSGO pros or players are now facing jail time, likely will serve at least a bit of jail time for match fixing and ESEA Mountain Dew League matches, making no more than 20 grand across all 5 of them. Absolutely insane. Finally, the storybook on this is coming to a close. If you guys do remember, last time we talked about CSGO pros and players potentially facing jail time, an update on this story hopefully coming soon. You know, it was a pretty big story, and we'll see what fraudulent activity went underway during that scam. And if you guys did not know, that player actually charged has now accused her own father of that one. Very interesting story. I'm sure we'll keep updated for you guys as well in the future. CSGO in jail time, apparently no stranger, no more. Until next time, hope you guys all enjoy. Drink your Wawa, drink your coffee, okay? Take care of yourself. Don't do bad things, all right? And bad things won't happen to you in most cases.